Welcome everybody to Lock Trinity. I am Raina, your host for tonight. Now let me stop playing button. I have on my little jacket that I got from the thrift store. Y'all know I like thrift store things and I find some of the cutest stuff. So I thought I would wear it tonight because I'm a little cold inside my room. And I'm right under the vent. I just wanted to talk about the reasons why I started my locks. So, first off, a lot of people talk about why they started and who their lock crushes were, things of that nature. Don't get me wrong, I did have some people that pushed me along, that helped me, like Tanisha Ali and Kiki J, also Takara Ann. All these young ladies definitely helped out in the realm of doing your own hair. So for me, it was definitely a spiritual journey. When I began researching locks to care for them on my own, because initially I wanted traditional locks, and I had actually started out with traditional locks. However, I did interlock them when I started having new growth. So I'll try to insert a picture for you guys. I'm pretty sure I've inserted in one of my previous videos. So I researched information in the Bible at the time before I was deciding if I was like dead into getting my locks. I was looking at a young lady who actually was talking about this God that also had locks, and that kind of threw me off. And of course, you want to make sure that you're maintaining your locks and doing these different things that I wasn't ready for at the time. And also, you want to make sure that you know that you're going to be easily received by your mate, should I say. So I wanted to make sure that my husband was okay with me getting the locks. So I started out on short hair, right? So it was not all that appealing to him. I would have grew into it. Of course, my locks would be a lot longer by now, but it's okay. I'm still loving the locks that I'm in right now, so that's fine. But definitely, it was a spiritual journey. You know, I thought about Samson and I researched some things, put some Bible verses down where some of the Israelites had to cut off their locks or either go away and grow locks and things of that nature. I'll try to put those verses in the description because I had wrote those down to make sure I understood that this is what I wanted to do. I've heard so many people talk about over the years the energy, allowing people in their hair and things of that nature. My grandmother taught me from we old that you don't let everybody in your hair. You don't let pregnant women do your hair. You don't let this and that. So definitely hair in itself can be a spiritual journey. I've had someone tell me that I was lost because I kept coloring my hair so much. And I took offense to it, but at the same time when I looked back on that time frame when I was like just doing all these things with my hair, I was actually lost. A lot of times when we do things with our hair, and if you go back to my video, and I'll try to put it in the iCards or in the end of the video to let you see what video I'm talking about. I showed my progress over time before getting micro locks, and I basically honed in on all the different styles that I had. I cut my hair off. I grew it out. I relaxed it again after going natural and being natural so long. The relaxer didn't even want to take in my hair. My hair became very limp. Like I said, the relaxer didn't want to take. I didn't want to put a super in my hair because you know you can get medium, you know, super relaxer and all that stuff. I can't even remember if I'm saying it right because it's been so long since I've had a relaxer. But I just wanted to talk about that it had been a spiritual journey for me when I started my locks. And I can tell you that I have really been in tune with some things since I've had my locks. Not in tune with some things, but you know the Father basically. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or try to make it too, you know, non preachy or whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna preach or anything like that. But definitely um you have to talk to the Father. I asked him, let me grow my hair out. You know, I've prayed about, you know, my side that doesn't want to grow over here. Like, you have to put into your hair what you want out of your hair, put into your body what you want the outside of your body to look like. And so I try to take pride in things that I do to my hair. And when I mess up and have holes and things like that, I want to do the best that I can for myself. And that, I think that's why I'm so stubborn in allowing another individual in my hair when I've done hair for so long without a license. You know, I'm not a licensed cosmetologist, but I can promise you I have pictures of people's hair I've done, braids, locks, started their locks. My boys, I started their locks quadrillions of times. Everybody done had locks in the family pretty much. But I just wanted to make sure that I put this out there because it is definitely a spiritual journey for me. And I'm not going to say that it just started with locks. I don't want to do anything to my hair from the time that I learned how to take care of my natural hair and allow it to grow into the thickness and all that, the fullness that I had before. I'll insert another picture as well. And I think when it is a spiritual journey, or when you connect with things on you, about you, around you, and things like that, that it has a representation in your life. So I feel like a lot of us are just jumping on a bandwagon and it's a fad and things of that nature. Well, if it doesn't work for me, I'm gonna cut it off or whatever have you. And that's fine. I'm not saying nothing against that. Don't get me wrong. But for me, it has definitely been a spiritual journey. And I will be more in tune with that because for me, my hair was everything. It took me hours and hours on end when I was a natural to just do things to my hair, which is kind of why I resorted to having the locks as well, because I didn't have time to be dealing in my hair all day, all night, letting it dry. Can't do this, can't do that. Build up, hair sitting, if my hair gets wet, I have products sitting on the top of my hair. So many different things came into why I just decided locks was the best thing for me outside of even spirituality. So I think that a person learning to maintain their own hair is the best thing. You knowing the spirit of the person that you're dealing with or gaining a relationship with is the best thing, to make sure that before I allow you in my hair, I have to know that we're vibing, right? I have to know that we're vibing. And Tanisha Ali, she speaks a lot about that. And I felt that in my spirit when I was like, okay, it's time for me to go ahead and do this thing. I watched so many of her videos, and I just felt like a lot of people that I knew to have locks. And when I tell y'all, the majority of my family, extended family, immediate family, we all have locks. We all have locks. And that's a lot of people. I also have a cousin. We're literally a day apart in our lock anniversary. So, um, yeah, I'm a year locked in. I'm all in. I'm all for it. Whether you're with the fad of it, whether you're all in spiritually, whether you're all in because it's a good aesthetic for you, great, great. And I just wanted to come on here to just put that out there, that it was a spiritual walk for me when I began and how I researched it and everything. And I'll probably give you guys some more of that content later on if that's what you want to see. But y'all have a good one.